About, is it still the town of Milton? It's still the town of Milton, and we've been avoiding that city status for some time. As my colleague, Mayor Burton is still the town of Oakville, and Milton's population is roughly 130,000 that was mentioned. I think Oakville right now, Rob, is probably 180, but it's still the town of Milton, 200,000 now, town of Oakville, still the town of Oakville. So it gives you that image that we're still a small community, even though we're growing constantly. Madam Premier, Ministers, you should be aware that it's not going to stop here. Just Monday night past, as a matter of fact, we were dealing with into the future, the 2031 and 2041. I'm not sure who coined that famous phrase. You ain't seen nothing yet when it comes to this community. Madam Premier, again, I want to thank you and your government for what they did with Deb Matthews and making that announcement. You don't know how critical that was to this community to hear those words that the hospital was going to be expanded and the funds were going to be committed. Now, there's always a risk of singling individuals out, but that never ever stopped me before from doing it, and it's not going to now either. And of course, two of my colleagues at the regional level, Mayor Burton and also Regional Chair Gary Carr was mentioned. Not only am I the mayor of the town of Milton, but I'm also a regional councillor as well. So we're a big family in the region of Fulton. And I know, Madam Premier, you even have a bigger family. It's called the province of Ontario. So I'm just as interested and just concerned about the well-being of those other three communities as well. So that's where healthcare certainly comes into play. Also, I really would be remiss if I didn't single out the Friends of the Hospital, and I know there's a few of you here. Give a little wave. See? Madam Premier, they led the charge on getting things moving back some years ago. And also, there's another individual that I'm going to single out, and I couldn't miss someone, but Brian Penman. Brian, give a little wave there as well. I know he chaired the fundraising committee, and I think you had a co-chair as well, Brad Grant, I believe. But they raised that $30 million, and I think on time and on budget there as well. Brian, I heard you say that more than once, and of course, Madam Premier, I'm a strict advocate of on time and on budget as well, so they did that here. Last but certainly not least is the people that contributed, and I know there's a number of you in this audience here, and I'm not going to single you out, but some of you made some significant contributions to make this happen, and that probably made Brian's job just a little bit easier. But I know he had to get out there right up to, I think, about the last minute and shake the bushes to get that last dollar to make not done yet, so still more to come. But anyway, as well, the doctors, the nurses, the administrators that make this great facility happen here in this community. So I just want to say thank you very much. And Madam Premier, you heard me mention before about capturing the moment. I know that you're on a pretty strict schedule, but we're not going to hold you up. But capturing the moment is what it's all about. And there's a very big red ribbon in there and scissors, and I'm familiar with some of those. That's called capturing the moment. And we're going to do that in just a very few moments. But Madam Chair, back over to you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.